A pulsating West Midland derby at Villa Park, settled by 1 goal. Villa's keeper Mark Bosnich had been in brilliant form all day, but when he beat out George Boateng's shot, it fell to the Coventry substitute Viorel Moldovan. He grabbed his first goal since becoming City's record signing from Grasshoppers of Zurich. His boss Gordon Strachan warned that Moldovan would not take long to make his mark. Coventry's first win in more than 60 years of trying at Villa Park. Tranmere's boss John Aldridge knows Newcastle's Kenny Dalglish well from Liverpool days, and their tactical battle produced a tight affair. On 20 minutes, the man of the match Alessandro Pistone got away down the left. His cross converted by Alan Shearer. His 4th in the FA Cup, all of them headers so far. Not bad for a player, still working his way back to full fitness. 7,000 Wolves fans made the journey to Selhurst to give Wimbledon a nasty reminder of what it's like to be well supported. But the Dons made the most of resources limited by injury. Jason Ewell, just back from 3 months out with injury, headed home after Stuart Castledine flicked on, and it took Wolves until the second half to respond. On 67 minutes, the Finnish international Miksu Patalainen looking to get the finishing touch on Carl Robinson's cross. Wolves proving their league revival is no fluke. A good result, but a cut replay they perhaps prefer to do without at this stage. The day's most dramatic cup tie at Elland Road, but Leeds United know it should have been straightforward. The home side struck first early on. Harry Kewell's pass taken in his stride by Rod Wallace. He got past Gary Ablett and drove his 12th of the season past Ian Bennett. Just before the half-hour mark, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank combined neatly with Wallace and drove home Leeds second. It should have been a winning lead. But Birmingham have shown lots of recent improvement, and it continued here. John McCarthy's corner flicked on by Gary Ablett, and it eluded Alfinger Haaland's attempt to clear. 9 minutes from time, Peter Endlove took Martin O'Connor's pass in his stride, and with the Leeds defence backing off, he crashed home a deserved equaliser for Birmingham. A replay looked like being Birmingham's fair reward, but at the death, Lee Bowyer fouled on the edge of the box, Bruno Ribeiro floated in the free kick, and Hasselbank broke free of Birmingham's defenders to give Leeds a narrow win. Sheffield United dominated at home against Reading from start to finish, hitting the woodwork on 3 occasions. But for 87 minutes, Reading held on. Then Vasilis Bobokis produced the cross for Lee Sanford to arrive at the far post. A strange twist for a player who almost left the Blades for Reading after 2 months on loan there earlier this season. Barnsley have suffered some humiliations in their first season of Premier League football, the biggest of all a 7-0 thrashing at Old Trafford. But they keep coming back for more, and when Peter Schmeichel's first half error gifted John Hendry a tap-in, it looked as though Barnsley might enjoy one of their best days this season. It took United just 4 minutes to level it. Ryan Giggs helping Teddy Sheringham to create the opening, superbly finished by the England international. It was another captivating cup tie, and in the second half United were on top, but Barnsley's breakouts constantly caused trouble. When substitute Andy Liddell was taken out by Gary Neville in the box, referee Mike Riley may have been the only person watching who did not think it was a penalty. Still, Barnsley achieved a fine result, another unwanted fixture for United approaching the most important phase of their season with a lengthening injury list.